Welcome to the new Camtasia Studio. We encourage you to watch and play with this Getting Started project video to learn some of the most important concepts of using the editor. If you want more in-depth tutorials that will walk you through the entire process of recording, editing, and sharing your videos, then please watch the Getting Started tutorials using this link under the Help menu. The editor is divided up into three main areas: the clip bin, the timeline, and the canvas. The canvas is where you see your video during playback and can move, resize, and reposition all media however you want. The timeline is where you assemble and edit your video. At the top of the timeline, tick marks represent time in terms of minutes and seconds. When building a video, you'll work in a horizontal manner, beginning from the left and moving sequentially through time toward the right. The tracks are layered on top of each other, so media you add on higher tracks is viewed on top of media on lower tracks in the canvas. For example, this callout is placed on top of the video track on the timeline, and therefore is on top of the screen video on the canvas. If I drag the video track on top of the callout on the Camtasia Studio, the callout is now hidden. We encourage you to watch and play with this Getting Started project video to learn some of the most important to magnify the view of using the editor. This is very helpful when making more in-depth tutorials that will walk you through the entire process of recording, editing, and sharing your videos. Dragged and dropped. Please watch the Getting Started tutorials using this link. Or a new track is automatically created when media is dropped. The editor is divided up into three main areas: the clip bin, to change the position of a clip on the timeline. Just drag it. The canvas is where you see your video duration of a clip and can drag the edges in either direction. Reposition all media however you want. An important part of the timeline is the playhead, is where you assemble and edit your video. Click play. At the top of the timeline, notice how the video and the timeline's playhead in terms of minutes and seconds. Click anywhere along the timeline and the playhead in a horizontal manner. Beginning from the left, a portion of your video, make a selection toward the right. Green in point and red out. The tracks are layered on top of each other. Then, so media you add on higher tracks, if you don't want media cut on lower tracks in the canvas, just click the lock icon. For example, this callout is placed on top of the video track on the timeline on the keyboard, and therefore is on top of the screen video on the canvas. Edit Undo. If I drag the video track on top of the callout on the timeline, the callout is now hidden behind the video on the library. The clip bin holds recordings, to magnify the view of the images and title slides. This is very helpful when making precise cuts and selections, like removing the library stores video clips, intros, new media can be dragged and dropped on an existing media assets you want to use, or a new track is automatically created when media is dropped at this location at the top of the content you can use in your videos. To change the position of a clip, you can download more media from our website by clicking this link. To change the duration of a lot more music, drag the edges, animated titles to use in your projects. And it's all free. An important part of the timeline is the playhead. Once you find something you like this callout, video, for example, click play. Just drag it to a track. Notice how the video and the timeline and reposition it as needed. Click anywhere along the timeline. Double-click the callout on the canvas to open the callouts tab and edit remove a portion of your video, or change any of the text properties like color, red out point. Then click the cut button. You can find a number of other callouts cut on a specific track by expanding the lock icon. If you make a mistake while editing, you probably notice the video zooming in and out at times to undo. For example, here when it's zooming into the timeline. Undo. To learn more about adding and customizing zoom and pan animations to your video, next we'll look at the other Getting Started tutorials on our website. The clip bin holds recordings, we've talked about some of the tabs already, title slides. Be sure to explore the others for adding and editing special effects. The library stores video clips. If they don't all show up as tabs, click on the More tab to explore other media assets you want to use to text capabilities and captions. And the pre-populated with professional content you can use in your video. Transitions can now be dragged directly to the timeline. You can download more media from our website by clicking this link. You'll find a lot more music. So we've shown a few ways you can navigate and edit your video projects. But how do you get content into your video? Once you find something you like this callout, for example, record the screen button. Just drag it to a track on the timeline. If you already have an audio or video recording you'd like to use, click the Import Media button. Double-click the callout on the canvas to open the callouts with your video project. Edit the text. You'll need to click the Produce and Share button to create a shareable video, like color or size. Expand this menu to see a variety of presets. We have a new video player that plays back to use in your projects by expanding the other interactive features, like table of contents, closed captions, notice the video zooming in and out at times. For example, here
These
when
features
it's
are
zooming into the
available when
timeline.
hosting your video on
Click here to see the
TechSmithScreencast.com
individual zoom
or
animations
the video
already
and
on the
player
timeline
on your own web server.
To learn more about adding
This player
and
provides
customizing
playback
zoom
on
and pan
multiple
animations
devices
to your
with
video,
just one video.
check out the
Whether
other
it's
getting
a
started
phone,
tutorials
tablet,
on our website,
laptop, or desktop computer.
We've talked about some of the
Well,
tabs
it's time
already,
for you to
but
try
be sure to
Camtasia
explore
Studio
the
for
others
yourself,
for adding
using
and
the
editing
content on the
special
timeline.
effects. Or better yet, create your own.
If they don't all show up as
we
tabs,
have lots of free
click on the
tutorials
More
on our
tab
website
to explore
and I
others,
recommend you begin with
like
the
the
Getting Started
speech-to-text
series.
capabilities and captions.
Also, the help
And
file
the
inside
improved
Camtasia
quizzing.
Studio tells you how to use each of the Camtasia
transitions
Studio
can
features
now be
and
dragged
applications
directly to the timeline and
One
added on
last
top
thing.
of clips.
If you ever want to open this Getting Started project
So we've shown
again
a few
to
ways
view
you
or
can
practice
navigate
with,
and edit your video.
use this link here.
But how do you get content
Thanks
into
for
your
watching,
video?
and we hope you enjoy
To make a
Camtasia
new
Studio.
screen recording, click the Record the Screen button. If you already have an audio or video recording you'd like to use, click the Import Media button. When you're done with your video project, you'll need to click the Produce and Share button to create a shareable video. Expand this menu to see a variety of presets. We have a new video player that plays back your MP4 video and includes other interactive features like table of contents, closed captions, quizzes, and even hotspots. These features are available when hosting your video on TechSmithScreencast.com or the video and player on your own web server. This player provides playback on multiple devices with just one video, whether it's a phone, tablet, laptop, or desktop computer. Well, it's time for you to try Camtasia Studio for yourself using the content on the timeline, or better yet, create your own. We have lots of free tutorials on our website, and I recommend you begin with the Getting Started series. Also, the help file inside Camtasia Studio tells you how to use each of the Camtasia Studio features and applications. One last thing, if you ever want to open this Getting Started project again to view or practice with, use this link here. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy Camtasia Studio.